Hey guys, welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews as well as Quirk Auto Dealers. Today we have the 2020 GMC Sierra 2500 HG Denali Diesel. Man, what a mouthful. Of course, powered by the 6.6 liter Duramax diesel. We can go ahead, unlock the truck, take a quick peek under the hood, see what we can see. Because I'm 5'9" and this truck is tall. Good size motor. As I stated, you really can't see a lot, but you can see your turbo and stuff like that. I do believe this is your turbo here. Trying to stick my head in and see. Yeah, that looks like it. But yeah, really nice. As you can tell, I mean, it is tall. You have intakes right here that are brought up to the hood vent, which we'll see when we drop the hood down. It looks like it's also plumbed in through here to go down and into the airbox, and this is where those hood vents come in. So the hood vents are functional, and I think you can open up this to allow more air or to drain water, stuff like that. How on earth are we gonna close this thing? There we go. So yeah, here's your functional hood vent to provide a little bit more cooling. You can tell this thing is absolutely giant. I mean, my camera is mounted eye level, and I am almost eye level with the hood. Of course, you have your Duramax labeling right here. Total price on this one is $78,210. That is with the Duramax diesel, which is almost $10,000. The Denali Ultimate Pack, the Onyx Black, and that is the only cost options on this. As with every new high-end Sierra, you have your 6-way adjustable tailgate. Coming to the Silverado, and I think 2021, the Sierra was the first one to have it in 2019 and 2020. Have your steps, you have this right here. Drop down, pull that lever. I don't think that top one's shut. There we go. Perfect. Remote start, of course. Now you can go ahead and shut that off by holding the button. Good amount of rear seat room. So when they're in demo mode, they default to the radio station. That's why a lot of times you'll see me not use or not shut the trucks off. Let's do that. Please be turned down. All right, we're good. If this resets when I start it, that's gonna be pretty upsetting to me. Just push the button, it does all the glow plug work on its own. Plus it's warm, so it will probably start right up. Virtual rear view mirror, nice sunroof. I'm going to be driving it in auto mode. So if the rear wheels start to slip, it applies power to the front. It's basically like an all-wheel drive system rather than four-wheel drive. Because using four-wheel drive on the pavement, as I have such learned, is brutal for trucks. I have my seat in the lowest setting, and even so, you can see that massive hood and the functional hood scoop. Not a lot of cars have functional hood scoops. I think my Challenger is one of the only ones where it's functional. But buy a Duramax and a Sierra, you get some hood vents. This is one of the most capable heavy-duty trucks on the market. Oh, GT4. One of the most capable trucks on the market due to this. That turbo diesel provides a ton of torque, something like 900 pound-feet of torque. It is frankly insane, the numbers that these trucks are putting out now. Diesels aren't all about top-end power. That's why they'll redline at like 4,500 RPM. This one, I think, for engine braking, redlines at 4,500 RPM. But if you're just accelerating, it will limit you at like 3,500 to 4,000. It shifts at 3,500 pretty much every single time. Now, because your power's from 1,000 to 3,000. That's your power. And the fact they can put this much power in 2,000 RPM is nuts. Actually, it shifts like 2,750. You do have an exhaust brake, which I activated now. It basically is engine braking, designed to help preserve brakes on a large downhill segment. The exhaust brake's obviously not as loud as like a big straight piped semi truck, but that is a huge bonus because in all honesty that gets very annoying very quick. I mean, if you listen closely, you can hear that stereotypical sound of an exhaust brake, but it's not very present. Speaking of brakes, they are very, very good. It takes a lot to stop a truck of this size, especially when towing a trailer that weighs something like 20,000 pounds or whatever the capabilities of this truck are. So definitely great brakes, not too touchy at all, but a ton of bite as you apply more and more pressure. Oh yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, the exhaust brake works by applying back pressure back into the motor, which makes it harder for the pistons to compress that additional air, and then that in turn slows down the motor, which slows down the truck. That's what I believe is how it works. Feel free to comment below of what it actually does, or I can just watch an Engineering Explained video or something like that, but to my knowledge, that is how it works. Yeah, that's the tow hitch. Don't worry about that. That's when you know if you've made your turn or not. You know, when you turn, it just goes ding, and it's like, hey, there you go, you made your turn. It's a new option on the Sierras. There we go, made my turn. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.